Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, and little fishes. Any frogs and dogs, and anybody else like to watch and join in. We are going to play some more Oxygen Not Included on our 2153 cycle map. We're messing around on the water planet. We've been messing around for a while. We finally got the oxygen system and cooling loop combined installed last episode. So what's the plan for today? Well, today we're not going to do anything apparently because we can't see anything. Can we see anything now? No. Let's go there. Let's see if we can see something now. Yay. Let's see if it works. Yeah, that's better. Okay, cool. Right, let's get cracking. We're currently destroying the old pump system we put in to put a little bit of hydrogen in this side of the room. But a guess that is now the pink side. And as such, being the pink side, all of that will now just be super compressed. Beautiful hydrogen that we can use at a later date if we so desire. Now I'm going to prioritize getting those done because I'd like to deconstruct buildings along here and just get rid of all of those, because what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to pop one of these dry walls. I'll do it at the beginning of the cycle so that she doesn't do something stupid like open it and then go to bed, which is pretty typical. That's exactly what she'll probably do. Come on, get on with it. Get on with it. Yeah, I think we might have enough time to do it. Let's do it now. Do it there, do it there. And that might let that little bit of hydrogen can be sucked out into space. Any luck? Come on, move over here. Move this way. Come on. That bit's got stuck over there. That bit doesn't seem to be moving. Come on, come over to this tile and disappear into space. Come on, one more. Ugh, didn't disappear. Yeah, it's vanishing. Some of it left. Oh, wow. Okay, it's going to take longer than I expected. Well, I'll leave it there because that might actually lower the pressure in here and cause this to trigger. Be interesting. I would like to see that work for itself, how it's supposed to work. Let's pop in a couple of tiles here and here now at this point and finish these floors off. Let's deconstruct all of this building work. Yep, that can all go. All of this ladder can go. Boom. All of it. Get rid of it. That's the last tile there we're doing. We may have to move this liquid vent at some point because this level does seem to be rising all the time, which is kind of concerning. I'd rather it didn't, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll also deconstruct that bit of automation there. Ooh, goodbye. We're going to move this up that most sense, or maybe make multiple. Oh, oops, that was the wrong button. Sorry. All right, let's check and see. Well, we seem to have lost one packet of hydrogen out into space, or maybe they've all just merged into one blob. We'll leave it. We'll leave it. It appears that the pressure has lowered enough to trigger this. So we're now currently pushing out oxygen into this room. This sensor should say when it's above. And it already has. So that's already turned off the electrolyzer. When the electrolyzer runs, I'd like it to run for a certain amount of time, not just run for a quick pulse and stop. I think that's bad. I can see the little patch of hydrogen there. These two need doing, please. Would you mind, Ellie? That storage bin has got to go. You can go. We'll come down, say, another 1, 2, 3, 4 gap. We'll run along. What have we got down here? What did we bring? Mafic rock. Okay, well, if we bought Mafic rock, we shall use Mafic rock. Yeah, there. That height there. Oh, don't you love it when they just go to break in the middle of a build? Just dropped it straight down that ladder. This tile is breaking. This tile is not good. This tile needs a reinforcement. That tile needs to be at a number 9. I think we might not be able to build it out of sandstone because we might actually have any. Well, we'll make it out of obsidian and she can bring it with her when she comes out, can't she? Right, that's all on a 6. That's on a 5. Make that a 6. That's on an 8. When she comes out, she should fix this time. It's getting damaged with the water pressure in here. 127 kilos in that tile. That's crazy. Wow, that's really pressurized. If it was pressurizing the cool salt slush, I wouldn't mind. Yeah, I don't. It's not. Right, okay. Interesting. We'll have to get on a bit faster. Putting a box around that machine. Now, from watching other videos on YouTube, it seems like airflow tiles are now not infinitely strong anymore. And they can take pressure damage, which is a disappointment if that's true. Yeah, there's lots of things that I may have used. Maybe let's go to... yeah, like here I put airflow tiles on there. Just because it's just so much better. Yeah, yeah, what was we going to do here? We was going to cordon this section off, wasn't we? Make it sort of like there. No, we can't do that one because there's the main power wire running through there, so that one have to stop there. Could have run that one higher because then we could use the vacuum of space to suck up any water that isn't necessary there. Right, they should be able to reach all of that from these ladders. Now, if we do a second row right next to it, we don't have to wait. We can just do that like that. I'm not sure if I'm going to get rid of that wrecked satellite. We still have to brick around all this polluted water. We'll let them build what they've got to build. They've got lots of Mafic rock to get on with, and they can do that. Let's go back to H and see if she's put a little reinforcement tile there, which she did. We improved the odds of that getting done there. She might get that repaired. What is that? Sandstone. Where's some sandstone? There's obsidian and some sandstone. Sedimentary. Sandstone. Yeah, there is some material around for it. Well, that's not too bad. I'll dig out all of that, I think. Dig into here a chunk. I'll give her plenty of materials to get on with using. Yeah, you're going to do that one now. You've got to go round. Yeah. Where are you getting the materials from, huh? Must be some around here somewhere. Oh, it's all the way down there, the igneous. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to not make too many things out of igneous. Because if we make too much stuff out of igneous, she's got a long way to go to get the materials. Oh yeah. We'll get rid of this ladderage soon. Ladderage. So this floor we won't really be using. This is going to be... good. That's now replaced now, so we can brick up that hole there. Oh, igneous again. Did I? What's down here? Sandstone. Let's make it out of something that's local. Make it a fairly high priority just so that we're not wasting too much oxygen, i.e. water. Now our little automatic system, every time this pressure gets below 2000, it'll run this electrolyzer and give us some more. That's quite sweet. I like that. Perfect. Yeah, I thought you would. You'd go and get that from all the way down there instead of... Yeah, okay. So the idea is we built this row out of graphite tiles in an attempt to eliminate the radiation. We kind of want that graphite at some point in time. So what we're going to do is we've left this 3 high. We'll come back with plastic tiles. We'll do a row of plastic there. And then we can dig up this and replace it with normal tiles. And get our plastic back. Our graphite back. Because that would be quite a useful material. Okay. Well, this tile is still breaking. There's no errands on it, but it looks broken. I'll leave her to do a little bit of digging. I'd rather get some proper work done, but I'm fed up with her running all the way to the bottom to get materials to build out of. We could just have a chunk of nice close by. I know it's only sandstone, but it'll do. It's a building material. There she goes. Awesome. Excellent. That means we now have some close by material. He can get hold of. Now all of that can be dug, don't worry about it. All of it. Don't think he'll be able to reach that. She'll be able to reach it. But you never know. She might jump up there and decide to grab those two. No, probably not. Okay, fair enough. I don't like the big pause between each dig. She's actually a very fast digger. It's just, you know, at this stage of the game with so much going on other asteroids or planetoids, whatever you want to call them. He does this long pause between each decision to do something. Now, if I get her to destroy that one, she kind of has to finish this little bit. She's there. There you go. Only do that on another asteroid if you absolutely 100% know that they're not going to... Now we can actually cancel those now and replace them with sandstone, can't we? Yes, we can. There we go. We've now got a nice supply of sandstone. What was up here? Mafic, wasn't it? Yeah. And a bit of sandstone. Yeah, to build this, we put that tile in sideways there. I wasn't sure if that ladder was strictly necessary. Grab that bit. Yeah, you can reuse it. And we're going to build a box around this vent. Then we've got to pump out all the water and just leave the cool, freezing polluted water in here. We are going to run our cooling loop through this polluted water. I don't think it'll do much to it, but it might, you know, take the chill off of it or something. I don't really know. We'll find out together, won't we? All this sedimentary rock here. Amazing. What's the other thing? I want to build this around here because of this starting to pressurize and this water getting a bit aerated here. Not being very happy. And also, this is going to overpressure. And then we'll be basically losing water that we could have had. So that would be nice to get as much of that water as possible. So we'll put in a pump. And we'll put a wall around the back and a wall around the front. Give ourselves a way in. And then we can pump out all the water, leaving just the polluted water in here. We'll need a liquid lock, won't we? We might want to send us some more of this Visco gel over. I'm not sure if that will work. Ooh, fried mushrooms. Okay, well, you know where I'm going. We're going to Grosselin. We are going to choose a blueprint. We're going to choose fried mushrooms, and we're going to feed them to the tree. Because the tree's like a delicious bit of fried mushrooms. I better do that. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we still haven't got any slime here. So, there we go. The tree is now eating fried mushroom for dinner. Well done, tree. Enjoy your mushrooms. They're going back to H. Yeah, I was saying, this Visco gel lock. I don't know if a Visco gel lock will work with water on one side of it. So really, I'd like to send some more over and we can have a practice. We can have a play with it and see whether it works. I don't know. Who knows? Meagle doesn't know. Okay, so last time we did this, we got a little bit of pressure damage, didn't we? Yes, we did. Let's put a block there again. And let's deconstruct, say, those three there. Oh. Let's deconstruct those three there. Plumbing will drop a pitcher pump into... No, you muppet will drop a liquid pump into there. And then we'll snip that pipe. Someone's sparkle streaking. Look at that. Hello, Gene. Having fun there. Liquid. Let's go Visco gel, please. Errands. Evan's got the current errand. Pick up this bottle of liquid Visco gel, most likely. Unless there's another bottle dumped somewhere. And pump it in there. And... Evan, you coming? Pick up that. Pick up 200 kilos, please. Yes, please. Now, I am going to just connect it straight away, I think. I'm going to mess around. And let it pump. What are you doing? Take an igneous rock. Okay. Well, I sympathise with that. Now, if I allow that to empty that barrel, that should be a perfect 200. And then I'll just untick that and allow that all to be pumped through. And if we come all the way over here, what we see, I wish there was an empty storage on this because this is ridiculous. Look, now we've got petroleum in here that we don't need, don't want, and we can't get it out. So I set that to 200 kilos. It will send the rest of the petrol, but it should send at least 100 kilos of Visco gel. And then we'll set the rest to whatever that is, 45 kilos, and it should fire the rest as well. And let it go. Let's let it go. We could set it to 50 and just let it fire. No, it wouldn't work. We'd have to set it to 45 kilos. Yeah, there should be a way of emptying the bloody thing. and it doesn't send everything. Disco gel going up. Oh, you should be able to prioritize it and switch things around. Destination is H. Yes, that's correct. Boom. And then if I set that to 50, if I set that to 45, let that carry on, should clean itself and then fire again. Now just me 0.2 of a kilo stuck in the system. Come on, come on, stop cleaning your teeth. There we go. You're gonna fire? No. There we go. Check the star map. See what we got. 2 little blobs coming out. Yep, heading down. Oh, it's like walking through treacle. There we go. Heading to H. Go back to H and see what she's done while we've been away. Let's deconstruct that piece there, please. And let's deconstruct that piece there, please. Actually, don't do that one. I'd rather keep the materials up here. So let's put a floor. Let's put a floor right there. Cancel that end bit. I'm not sure how we're going to do that yet, but yeah, this is done. We need a ladder down the back here because we need to be able to... How far down are we going to go? Oh, we'll just go here, I think. Right, good. So that way we can build a wall around the back, which we will start the process of. We will drop it straight down there, like that. You can get to that in multiples of ways. I might make that a 7 and the ladder an 8. Right, yep, good. And then I would like to also have, yeah, I'm going to put one there. I'm going to brick down there for now. I'm going to replace this. Well, we're not going to replace it. We're going to try and do these tiles here. But we might have to double thick this. And this ladder won't be here anyway. We're not keeping this middle ladder. I want to make this a 6, please. There is other things that are more important. I would like to deconstruct that bit there. Oh, crap. Don't deconstruct the actual thing. No, please. Right, so prioritize. That can all be done whenever you get round to it. Priority. And I want to finish this bit. What's wrong with that? Why won't you do that? No mafic rock. Okay, fair enough. That's just got a construction errand. That one can be done like that. That will stop her keep going up this bit of ladder here, which annoys me. It's in the wrong place. Right. This will make me feel a little bit better once this is all secured. We know that it's a lot more stronger. And we've got to put a pump in here and clear this water out. Now we've also got to come up here and figure out how the heck we're going to get our liquid out of here. What we're going to do with it. If I go pump upwards. Now let's just check Ellie's skills. If Ellie has the plumbing skill there, she can empty pipes and it will put it in a little bottle. That would be worth a skill giving her right now. Be worth giving her that skill right now. Let's get my teeth in, Grandma. Okay, really, because I give her that skill, we can just run a little pipe up with a bridge on the end and she can empty pipe and the bottles will just drop down on the floor where she can pick them up. If I go plumbing, liquid bridge. Have to flip it that way. There we go. And then probably just give it a piece of pipe. Peace pipe? Pipe of peace. Right there, please. That doesn't need to be quite so high. We'll make it an 8. And the machine itself, I'm going to put a 1. Right, come on. Come and grab your materials. Right, there is a durability 100. Oh, there's an Atmos suit there that needs sweeping. Being repaired. Oh, I wasn't going to sweep it just yet. I want to bring this down. But I don't want to put it there because I do want to put doors on this. I'm going to bring it in by a couple. That needs to go. And that needs to stay. That'll be the storage for the reed fibre. And there'll be enough room for a sweeper over the top to put it in automatically. She'll still have to come and run the machine. Meanwhile, bricking up the vent is underway. If this vent was capable of supporting more plants than just like 4 or 5, I'd probably make it a lot bigger than this. But even if we can warm up the water, it's never going to support that many plants. That's got a construction error. Do that when you first get up. Right. I believe our liquid has arrived. It can't go anywhere. This isn't connected to this bridge. At least I hope not. Otherwise we're in trouble if it is. Delivered Visco Gel. Yeah, we can't get our Visco Gel out of the system. That is going to annoy me to press that. That means that is now over 2,000 per tile. Just in this little thing. Okay, good. And we're still well over 2,000 all over here with air pressure. I could probably lower that. Just make it 1,900. If it gets to above 1,900, this will turn on the pump, and it will automatically put oxygen in this side and hydrogen in that side. Yeah, I think that's working well. That's exactly what we wanted. So this will eventually be bricked up, this top section. We'll get our graphite back. Then these will become living quarters. There'll be like a great hall and a dining hall and stuff and things. And this system will be how we'll send stuff here for food and whatever, assuming the duplicant was going to live here. But that's not 100% necessary, I don't think. I believe, no, actually I don't. Yeah, because when you start the game and you discover a new place that's got reed fibre growing wildly, sometimes you can find like 40 or 50 reed fibres on that spot. So reed fibre does self-harvest. There are some plants that don't, as far as I'm aware. Reed fibre shouldn't be one of them. It might take a very long time to self-harvest. I'm not saying it won't. But what we could have is, say, a bank of a few reed fibre plants growing, and then have a second bank of reed fibre plants that are on the overflow from the first bank. A bit like you do an overflow for a toilet system. If the toilets ever overflow, the water doesn't back up and block up. Let's pop to Lavini. Oh, I see red bolts. I see red bolts. Yeah, thinking about it, let's come down here. What most people end up doing is just tapping it into a hydroponic tile and feeding it to a thimbleweed plant. In fact, I might reconnect this now. We disconnected it because we nearly ran out of water for our toilets. But now we can connect it and feed it to the plants. Any excess, I'll snip it in the middle there. You can't really see, but it is snipped. And that means that any excess polluted water will feed to this plant. That's fine. You've got to keep your eye on it, because otherwise you can have too much water or not enough. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, it's dormant. So we go back to H. And we got Ellie building her new world. Yes, you are, Ellie. You're building the new world. New world for you. You'll pick up lots of sandstone. That was why I prepped that earlier. Yeah, and the idea of prioritizing the ladder first is just in case she gets herself stuck. Now, there is a possibility she can get stuck in here. She could have got stuck in there, but we've still got to kind of babysit them a little bit. And she has been delivering to these. Just hasn't built them because they're a lower priority. Now, hopefully, if she builds it and, she's got a ladder to reach, she won't get stuck. That's why I usually, even when I'm digging out a massive area, just prioritize the ladder higher than the dig order. So if you got, like, if all this was solid, and you were just doing a dig order to try and dig the place out, just to kind of help a little bit with not your dupes not getting stuck. If you prioritize the ladder one higher priority than the dig order, they'll always try to find ways to build the ladders any way they can. They'll sneak in little gaps and build ladders. Just makes it slightly less likely that they'll get themselves stuck. It's not a fail-safe or perfect solution, but it does help a lot, especially if you're not going to be watching. I'll leave you watching that, and I'll be right back in 1 second. And I am back. And she's finished the ladder. Okay, good. Where's she off now? Come on, come and do things. Yeah, I think I might put a ladder across this section so she can just drop down this fire pole. Be a bit faster for her. I don't think you have to go quite that close to the fire pole, but that'll do nicely. Yeah, that's on a much higher priority now. She'll grab herself some sandstone and get that built. Did you only take 100? Oh yeah, because she could only reach one ladder. So she only took 100. Now she'll take 200 because she can only reach 2 ladders. Oh man, oh, these 2 ladders. Yeah, I suppose that's all you can do. Now you can reach another 2. Be a little faster though. Reverse fire pole is what we need. You can go up as fast as you can go down. Even those transit tubes, sometimes they won't use it because it's faster to go down a fire pole than it is to go to the transit tube. Not always, but usually. So we'll let her build that. This thing's still trying to run. Is it actually overpressured? It says it's emitting polluted water. If it's emitting polluted water, where's that polluted water going? Kind of half and half in the water, isn't it? And half in the polluted, half in the clean. Right, once you've done 2 more tiles, you should be able to reach enough. Actually get all 4. It's a while, doesn't it? Crikey. Seems like it's creating its own kind of pressure system here. I don't know. That's running. Where's that water going? Because none of these numbers seem to be changing. They seem to be going up. Horrible feeling when I bust into there. It's going to just explode with polluted water everywhere. Which would be quite a shock. Now she's got to go all the way round to put the other 2 in. Yes. Right. This ladder's probably in the wrong place, but never mind. Where are you going now? Ellie Welly. And now you can get across. Good job. Okay. Finish this side off now. Make sure you don't get stuck. I'm actually considering the wisdom of making the floor out of insulated tiles as well. Maybe sandstone isn't good enough, just plain. Maybe we need it to be insulated too. I didn't really want the... I wanted it to be exposed to the temperature of this water. Maybe we can use that new thing. Where is it? Plumbing. The conduction panel allows extreme temperature exchange with overlapping buildings. Can be run through floor and wall tile. Allows extreme temperature change. Does it? How does that work? Would you have to put it in like that and then put another one that way and then another one that way and another one that way? Yeah, I'm not sure how that would work. Keep running the water up and down, up and down, up and down all the way through. We'll figure that out at a later date. Yeah, because this is just going to be insulated just for strength more than anything. And we'll double wrap it as well when we're done. We'll get the basics in place first and then we'll double wrap. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. I wanted to check. We built this. So there is liquid in this pipe here. There's petroleum. Oh, crap. I want petroleums. Alright, let's put empty pipe. Just put that on there and then you can... we will empty all the petroleum out and empty all the disco gel out. As that gets emptied, another packet will fill the spot. Might take her a long time to do, but eventually it will happen. Yeah, we're maintaining a nice pressure in here now, but I think we've got to expand this down here. If this water level does keep on rising, then at some point in time it's going to make a gap here. And then all our air can probably bubble out. A giant air bubble of doom. I would like to exchange that one there for that. Same as before. How much have you got left? There should be quite a lot here, but yeah, we are using a considerable amount. Oh, there we go. Lovely, and that shouldn't break now because there's a tile on this side of it. May not be able to reach all of those, but she can go around the other side to get the ladder. Reach the rest. And she successfully managed to not get herself stuck. Wonderful. So the next job will be putting in a liquid pump, which we shall place. Where should we put it? We'll be able to get in and do stuff. So we'll place the pump there. And then we'll run a pipe, liquid pipe, made of, yeah, just a cheap one. Right out there, and we'll tap into this power line over here, I think. Crap, we should have done it this height. There is another ladder down here. It's not convenient. I'll rather run it across the floor and up in, but it's not going to be permanent anyway. So let's just see what steel we can afford to use. What's the power like on this line already? No, we got enough for a pump. That's fine. Now we'll have to put a filter on this pump, and anything that's just water gets pumped out, which we'll probably bring up here somewhere and put a dripper on the end. Yeah, we can bring it up this way, couldn't we? It's a lot more convenient. Let's go liquid pipage then and cancel those pipes. Get rid of you, and we'll redo it this time. Yeah. Priority, whatever you want to do. Any of that can be done, and I want this tile done. Please stop leaving it because it's a build dig order. And I don't like build dig orders. 2 jobs instead of 1. Yeah, I'll have to get your steel from somewhere, won't you? So we'll have to be able to get in here because we'll need to be able to put in certain things that we need to use. Yeah, we'll need a way in. How about that? Oh, where's the way out? Okay, let's put a ladder up there. If we continue this ladder, we run it upwards there, and we can. No, actually, don't bother doing that. Don't bother. That's a waste of time. What I might do, build ourselves a little way here. Maybe this side because it's next to the ladder. Because don't forget, this is coming out by another one, right? We come out by another one there. We just need a way down here that comes out of the water. Let's go there, up, down. Those 2. Drop a ladder in the middle. Then we'll be able to punch this tile out, and this will be over the top of the water level. We'll be able to come in and do stuff without water getting out. Oh, that's not as important. Let's do that down to a 7. Let's get this bit going first. Now we don't want to pump out polluted water. So we're going to have to put a filter somehow in here. We'll let out. Now that can't do it because on gas you have a high pressure gas vent. But with plumbing, you only have a normal liquid vent. You don't have a high pressure one. We can't just sort of let the polluted water out in this room because it wouldn't work. I do want to replace this corner tile with sandstone insulated tile. And similarly right there as well. Right. So she's getting some work done. We may have to send even more steel over. Look how much we've got left, 85 kilos. But I think we did send a lot of steel over. It's just somebody decided to sweep it up. We dropped it on the floor. So, yeah, that's going to send it to the wrong place. So we want to send it via this system again. Let's see, we've got 5,000. And we've got manufactured steel. So you fill that up for me. And I'll come back over here and I'll bump this right back up to 200 kilos. And then we'll go back to H. Has she done the pump cleaning, whatever you call it, job? No, it's on a 9, but she hasn't done it because it's very low priority. No matter how high you have it, if she's put on a very low order, she's not really going to be keen on doing it. And that's that. Where are you going? Oh, she's probably got to get steel from the rocket. Rocket steel. That'd be very convenient if this was steel. No, it's a plug slug. And a poke shell. Plug slug. Could we use a plug? No, we can't. Plug slug. Alright. Not here, anyway. Oh, she's not gone to get steel. She's gone to go to bed. Okay, fair enough. How much is in here now? 2,987 grams. Oh, interesting. So, what we're going to do... Can't see how this thing is still going. Because it's only 5.5 kilos. Takes a while to do like 1,000 kilo tile. Emitting polluted oxygen at 0... Oh no, that's polluted oxygen. Okay, that's not actual emitting polluted water. I can't see where the polluted water is going. That's a worry. It might be going to Magic Land, or it might be going nowhere at all. Let's go to Lavini and see if they have filled up the chest. Dump the steel on the floor and see if anyone picks it up this time. The sweeper can grab 1,000 in one go. So we will see if... yeah, Ruby is about to take it. Where are you taking our steel, huh? Right, where are you going? Let's follow this white line. It's not the clearest methodology. And then down the far pole. And into here. There? Yeah. I'll just steel. You're not taking it anymore. No, are you dropping the steel there? At least if it's dropped there, the sweeper can still pick it up. Good. So we have eliminated the areas where steel is being swept to. Hopefully, we'll wait a moment and see if anyone else comes along to take another batch of steel. There we go. I have a sinus cloth thing with menthol on it. Try and get my sense of smell back. Auntie Rona totally destroyed my sense of smell. Let's pop back to H. Where is she? Ah, she's building wires. Okay, good. You can build wires. We will unlock a new blueprint. What do you think? What will we get? Candied lime. Okay. Go for it, Ellie. You know you want to. Build like crazy. Yeah, she's quite efficient when she gets going. Keep going, Ellie. First thing in the morning for you. Yeah, if we're going to have this chute to sort of drop into here, we won't need the Visco gel liquid lock thing. System of Doom. But we'll still need to get some steel out of the system. I might like to drop that down, I think, into the base so she doesn't have to go all the way out. We just did a temporary little line there. If we could just bring this. Now, bearing in mind this is going to be thicker, and I'm not sure exactly how much. If we just come right the way through the floor and put a conveyor chute there, anything that at least is solid will get dropped inside the base. It'll be a lot less hassle. Get it. I mean, it'd be better, obviously, to run it over here and drop it somewhere else, but, you know, whatever. We're going to need materials sent over, so we might as well set it up a bit better. Yeah, that's gold amalgam that must have come in from the gate, because I didn't think there was any gold amalgam here. I must have done it on way too high priority as well. Yeah, it must have come out the gate. There's a bit more. Must be enough to finish this. And then we can go to there and we can snip that one off. And deconstruct you. Deconstruct that bit of conveyor rail there as well. Job done. Awesome. Now you've got to build that. Coming to build it now, and that. Is that the next job? What are you doing? Current errand. Come on, build this. And now you've got to just build the chute. Make it a little bit. We're just building it in stages. Where's you got to go to get this iron ore? All the way down the bottom of the map, probably. Oh, there she is. I see you. I see you, Ellie. There we go. Build that. Oh. Gonna build it or what? We'll get some more. Oh, she didn't get enough. Oh, how much is it? That's 201 kilos. Okay. Sorry about all the noisy shouting outside. Never mind. People will be people. And they don't shout until they know I'm streaming, and then they no, that's true. It feels like it, but it's not true. As soon as they think, oh, he's streaming, I've got to start shouting away. There we go. Now we have a way out for all our crap from our payload opener. When we get some more materials sent over, let's look on the star map and see if anything is ongoing. Yeah, there's something. There's a couple there, I think. Yep, there's at least two. Flying over. Very gracious like. And you are coming in 21 seconds and you are 28 seconds. Wrong place. I want H. And we can watch them drop down and they should come out here when they're open. With our new improved system. Not exactly hugely improved, is it? Boom. Yeah, she's desperate for steel, so she will quite happily come and grab that. And once that's opened, it should all drop this all this lovely steel down here, which will be a lot easier for her to get. We will move it again. It will be moved. It's not going to just drop there. But at least that's a start. Makes it a bit easier because she's only got to run to there to get it instead of all the way out of the base and back. Maybe I should cancel this section here and reopen these. It'll make it a little bit quicker. Our construction project. Then she hasn't got to go all the way around for no reason, huh? How much have we got? 274 kilos there. Nice. Not bad. Now she busts her way through here. And then busts her way through there. It should actually make it easier to get to the steel. I think we're going to have to make this a bit higher, but this is just an idea to see if it would work. If this come up to say here, and we knew the water level wasn't going to raise much, then I think that would be a perfectly legit way of entering. $85 kilos. I know you can carry more than that, Ellie. Well, it's probably all she needs. Right, she's done the corners too, so that's good. I just need to figure out a way of how am I going to make sure it doesn't pump out any polluted water. I don't want that pumped out and dropped into the base. Ellie, it would have been nice if you'd finished. Oh no, there's no pipe anyway. We've got to get this pipe going somewhere. If it's polluted water, I want to leave it in here, really. That would be the ideal. I think we can pump out this entire chamber. If we can come down here carefully, down this side, and maybe bust through here, we can clear all of this water out, without any risk of any polluted being into the system. Okay. Let me check the germ overlay. Ugh, it won't move. Right, so it's not germy. Oh, crap, go away. Okay. Yeah, we do need to examine it. Sorry, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. My hand's in the wrong place. There we go. That's better. Now I can move left and right and up and down and not open a bunch of windows. Let's pop over to here and see whether this is... Yeah, it's still sweeping steel. We should have a decent amount of steel this time. Yeah, okay, good. Wrong button. That one. Yeah, this is chockers full of steel. Chockers. Chockers, I tell you. There's 1,180 kilos in there as well. Guess it's just waiting for this to fire. Okay, fair enough. You can fire when you're ready. Right, nice. That will That will keep us going with a little bit of stuff and things. Right, this bit needs to be done now. I'm going to... Now, first of all, I'm going to deconstruct that floor. Just as a building. All of that's got to go, please, because we want to mop that out. And you can't mop inside a tile, even though it's a mesh tile. You can't mop inside of it. Power-wise, I'd like to raise this up. I know it's annoying, but I'd like to raise it by 1. Got 13 tons. I deconstruct this piece, which was going to go on to make another battery box in here. We didn't really need it. I do that, and then I run along over the top. Okay, and can just join there for now. Once that's done, we can connect here and we can delete the one underneath. That's jobs. All of this has turned into unreachable. What's wrong? I can't. Oh, she's unreachable because she's waiting for oxygen in her suit. Now, that is a good point. We need to refill this. Look at this. It's bad. We need to... We need to attach air to this input, which is an output, but it's an input. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. See the arrow coming in, and that's the arrow going out. That is... says it's an output port, but it's an input into this rocket. So we need to go to H. We need to put a pump in somewhere. We need to pump oxygen to the rocket. Now, if we put the pump here somewhere, first of all, because it's nice and close to this. There we go. Ventilation. Gas pump. We'll plonk it right there. And ventilation. We'll get a bit of gas pipe. We'll make it out of... Where is all our igneous? It's miles away there, isn't it? Now, if we come along on this level here, like that, then come down and into there. I don't want to go too close to this in case I deconstruct it. If I deconstruct it, yeah. Right. We'll go up into the ceiling and then across for now. And this is nice and right next to where the oxygen is made, and it will pump oxygen straight into the rocket. And it shouldn't get any other gases until we set it up as a proper base and she can take her suit off. Then we'll have to be a bit more careful because we don't want carbon dioxide going through it. We would have to build a well, we could run this up and run it through here. Then put one of those, if it's oxygen, it goes through, and if it's anything else, it doesn't, you know, and that would work perfectly well. That could go anywhere along in these tiles here. We might have to set up a little ladder so she can reach. Well, this stuff might be out of reach. You can reach most of that from there. But if I go ventilation, gas pipe, element sensor, oh, it's got to be steel because we don't have anything else. And then a gas vent. It can be a normal one because it's in outer space. And it's made of gold amalgam. No. The element sensor will say if it's oxygen, open the vent. Now we don't want it to open the vent. We want it to close the vent if it's oxygen. And if it's anything else, then open the vent. So we will take a little bit of that. And we'll go... Oh, we're making everything on 9s again. This is ridiculous. We'll go... Oh, wrong. Don't do that. Piece there. Then we'll go cancel Few pieces there. Go in there and come out there. Place another ladder. There, we'll be able to reach pretty much everything. Yeah, good. And then make this out of... Make that down to an 8. And that can stay at a 9. Yeah, this little project has just been put on hold for a minute. All ready to go. We've just got to put that pipe somewhere to drip water back into the room. As long as it doesn't get any polluted in it. I'll be mad if it does. We might put a powered filter on it just to make sure if it gets any polluted, we pump it into a storage tank. But there's no chance of it getting dripped into the main water supply. That's very annoying. Now, if we're going to do that, then we might as well just come straight along at this height and cancel that bottom piece. Yeah, just do that. It's fine. Yeah, some of it's 8s and 9s. Yeah, just do that. And just to make sure, I'm going to snip the pipe there. Perfect. And we may also use this area here as a storage tank for a bit of oxygen. Might make sense. Unfortunately, that's in the wrong place for that. Because you'd really want it to store the oxygen after it's been to there. I'm not making these gas pipes out of anything special. Just whatever you make it out of. Nothing incredible. She's off down here to pick up some... Oh, sandstone. She's using that. Because that's the closest source, I guess. Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it? We didn't really need to remove that drywall and let the hydrogen out. We could have just let this system do it. We need a bit more airflow tiles around and stuff like that. But it's fine, it's fine. Where's she going now? More sandstone. Pick up a bit bloody more than 25. Crikey, woman. Sure you can reach a bit more than that. That will seriously help the rocket to load up. We can give the rocket oxygen instead of that little piddly pump on the rocket running only when she's in bed. This thing will fill that rocket pretty fast, I should imagine. It's quite high pressure in here still. It must have been triggered a couple of times. Yeah. We'll have to keep an eye on it and see how that works. Might have to put the Atmo sensor closer to this gas pump. Oh well, just chuck your sandstone in the water and go to bed. Well, oh, we've got another blueprint unlocked. Candied Satsuma. Decent. That's what it said. I'm not saying that. It's saying decent. Yeah, don't worry. See, it's only got this time while she's in bed, going to the toilet, having food, in order to fill that suit. It's full fueled now, but it won't stay that way. Especially as soon as we put a food and a drink situation out in the base. Yeah, which we will do. I wonder if we can make a system that will send a bit more food over to her on H. Or we'll just send a huge pile of berry sludge because it will never rot. There's already quite a huge pile of berry sludge here. 975,000 calories of it. And that will never go off, so we could put that somewhere in the base, in the kitchen, and just leave them to it. That'd be perfect. Right. Now, what's the next bit? Yeah, we've got to get this done. Once this is full, I wish you'd done that, and then I could have actually got that set correctly. Has it finished sending all the steel over? I believe it has. Awesome. Extra. Oh, well, not quite. There's still some left in the machine, but it's picked everything up, I think. And this is just waiting for rad bolts. Gonna get some in a minute. Oh, I'm tempted to build a proper rad bolt engine. You're enjoying going over the roof? Yes, I think you are. How much is left? Not a lot. Only 13 tons of slime is remaining. I think we might have to send a rocket to one of the slimy oh, that I thought was slime for a minute, but it's not. Algae? No, not you then. Oh, whoops, wrong button. What we got? Forested, exploded gas giant, radioactive. No. Methane, solid methane, liquid methane, natural gas and hydrogen. And what's this one? Rust, sulfur, uranium ore and bleach stone. You can get uranium from there. What's this one? Organic. Ah, there we are. We're only here. We could easily send a rocket over there to harvest ourselves some organic mass. And that would be a nice little thing to do. I mean, we could lower one of these rockets. I don't think it needs 2 fuel tanks. But it's got a drill cone and a cargo bay. We could say, hey, why don't you take off and go to let's see, what have we got in here? We've only got 10 k's of oxygen pressure in here. We'd have to fill this with... No, that's got berry sludge already in it, hasn't it? Yeah. So that doesn't need to be filled with berry sludge as well. I swear my monitors always decide they want to turn off when I start to stream. It's like, whoa, panic. That has got bleach stone in it. That's all set up and ready to go. So, yeah, we could send this one. We don't need a telescope on board. That could go. Not even powered anyway. It would be powered when that starts up. Let's snip that off. Press it. And just leave it there. Yeah, we could send somebody, couldn't we? Right, our pipe is complete. Up to there. This pipe is all complete. We need to set this now. We want it set to breathable gas, oxygen. What that should do, if we have done it right, is when it detects oxygen, it would give out a green signal. When this receives a green signal, it enables it, i.e. it opens the vent. You don't want it to do that. You want it to close the vent, so we flip it through a knot. Every time it sees oxygen, it blocks the vent, allowing the oxygen to go past. Let's see if that works in practice, shall we? We'll just connect that. That should just start pumping. The only gas in this room should be oxygen. There shouldn't be anything else in here. And as it pumps and it lowers the pressure, that should kick in and make that run a bit more. All automatically. So we have oxygen coming up. It goes green, blocks the vent, and allows the oxygen just to fly on by. If it's not oxygen, it will be vented into space at this point. Totally free, no charge for the system. Then we can go into our rocket. And we can see the oxygen now starting to flow in. And this pump, struggling with its 50 gram packets, will suddenly be overrun with this 500 gram packets going past it. It will still be able to pump because it's only 500 grams. Pipe can take 1,000. Can it still pump? No, pipe blocked. Okay. There we go. Now we can refuel our rocket's oxygen supply from our base, which will fill up our suit a lot better, a lot faster. Let's go back to H. She has been working out in the sun for a while, so she's complaining a little about that. But yeah, now she can get back and build some of this stuff. Okay, good. We're going to build a couple of tiles there as well, please. Nice, nice. And we're going to brick this up from the front at this point. Like that. That way we can bust this tile and come in this way, drop a ladder down here. I might actually, before I do these, I might get a sandstone ladder there. Dig out those two tiles there. Then we can clear most of this area out as well. That would be a good idea. Just when we start pumping, we'll get rid of all of this water around this edge. And we can come in from our ladder system here and get into it and do what we want to do. Whatever that is, who knows? I'd built that ladder out of granite. That would have been sensible. But never mind, we didn't. It's fine, you can bring up some more sandstone. We'll use it. And that should go white now, because it's reachable. And that should be a very high priority job, so she will do it. Now we can brick up those two. And I will also brick up on a 7. I mean, she can still reach it, so it's not a problem. And that water level is rising again. Look at that. Unless it's just the physical fact we've been putting blocks in the water. There's displacement. Right, block that off, please. And block that off, please. And I think we can get the water pump going before we double thick it, I hope. Maybe. I left this ladder deliberately enough so that we can double thick this. Actually, yeah, that means I'd rather that was like that. And this bottom one here be like that. Yeah. 9 for you and 8 for you two. Oh, we're definitely going to have to make it higher. Look, the water level's coming in. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. And bring this ladder 4 like that. It's getting a bit higher. It's like a chimney. We built a house. We built a little house in oxygen not included. Oh, that's sweet. Well, we already built a house for the mushrooms. We built a mushroom house on Lavini. I quite like our little mushroom house with its little naphtha liquid lock. And it's got its slime up there that can't be reached by duplicants. I wish the pressure had been higher so that couldn't have off-gassed, but somehow that definitely managed to off-gas. I'm not sure how. Maybe that should have been in a little drop of naphtha if I was going to build that again. That might work. The sweepers can reach it, but the duplicants can't. Technically this bit is unnecessary here, but yeah, that's fine. I like that, just see leaves. That one grows. Bye. Have you sent any more yet? I think it has. It's cleaning itself. Now, if we come out here, we should see some more missiles of doom on their way home. Wow. Depends where you gather home is. Wherever you lay your hat, isn't it? There we go. And in there is 200 kilos of steel. Ready to be dropped off in 33 seconds. Go back to H. She's gone to bed. She should be getting up any second. The good thing is, while she's sleeping now, oh, we'll have that aluminium ore. Aluminum ore. The good thing is now the base has completely filled this with air. So her suit will refill really quickly now. Now, I was wondering if there's a way of like refilling the suits with air without, but the problem is if you put docks in air, to fill with air, which we could do, we put a row of docks here, have a sweeper here, because I want to move that down, the exosuit forge. If the exosuit forge is lower, we can put a sweeper over it. As soon as she repairs the suit gets swept up and put in a dock to be filled with air. But then it'll be stuck in the dock and it'll stay there. And as far as I know, that's the only way to fill the suit with air. But the only other way I can think of doing it is literally to make this top section a sort of exosuit area and then brick this off, block it off, so that you have to go through an exosuit like dock section. And that's our excuse to fill the suits with air. Right there. Oh, here comes our extra supply of steel. That's nice. In here, I would like reed fibre to be placed. There should be some reed fibre somewhere on the map. Right, yeah, this tube is going to be full of water, unfortunately. This water level appears to be rising every second. It might just be water displacement from me putting things in. There you go. Right, she's done that. Good, good, good. Right, get this done. Once this is out of the water, i.e. higher than the water, we can use that as an entry point to get in here while it's running. And we shouldn't have any problem with polluted water leaking out. He said. Probably. Once I've bricked this from the outside, I'm going to remove these bricks here and I'm going to put a bottle emptier in and try dripping in some of the disco gel, but I'm not entirely sure it will resist against the water on one side of it. It might do. Be an interesting test to find out. Right, we'll need one more wall on this side. I'll let her build those first. And put those in, like that. That way she can step onto it from the ladder and climb down. So, and then get inside. We'll have to bust this, dig that out, remove that and dig that and put a ladder straight inside the machine. I call it a machine, it's a geyser. Geyser. So once she's done that, I just want to run this liquid pipe straight up the straight up this way, I think. Yeah, we'll run it straight down there. Into there. And put a liquid vent on the end of it, made of gold amalgam. Right, that doesn't need to be done on a 9. Can be done slightly lower. I want to get this entry point done first. We might have to go even higher. Our chimney's getting taller. La 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 la. Where's she gone now? Oh, you're running out of materials now. There's sandstone there and there. Did I build this out of? Sandstone, sandstone, sandstone. Yeah, I did build it out. There you go. Yeah, I don't mind that crumb being in there because we'll come in and get that out once this is all mostly pumped out. I'm hoping when we dig these out, we can maybe put a brick just here. We usually put a brick on the right-hand side of most vents. Not this one. I'll have to go there. Interesting. Well, we can still get down the side of it, so it's fine. There we go. Chimney. Chimmaroo. We're getting less and less workspace up here. That was a strange noise, crikey. I go ventilation. I just want to see. No, it's not under ventilation. Why would a gas reservoir be on ventilation? I placed it just there. There's a nice space here, but then obviously we can't get down to it anymore. You have to go round. It's fine. Delete these and just put a gas vent here. And pump that into it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Seems logical. I want to bring that now down here. I want to bring it in by a couple. That can go down there. Power-wise, I would like to... we can just do that. That's not a high priority. Don't bother doing that yet. Yeah, that way, if we make a similar system to like how we made on Grosselin, where you've got a atmosphere checkpoint on both sides of the dock, then it will make the suit wear out quicker, because I think every time you put it in one of those things, it adds a bit to the worn state on the suit. But the good thing about doing that would mean that we could fill the suit from air in the base before it's put into the rocket. There will always be suits full of air for her. That way, when she comes off of the rocket, she puts on a suit in the rocket, comes out, docks the suit here. There'll be docks here. She'll dock the suit here, put on another suit, come in the base to do her work, and as she leaves, she'll put that suit back, pick up the space suit from her rocket, and go back into a rocket again. And eventually you'll get to the point where the internal one you can just get rid of. It's not necessary. Yeah, she's got a little bit of pipage to build. I want to get this running so that we're wasting water, I think. Well, it says it's emitting, but I can't see where the water's going. I can't see a tile that's increasing in liquid volume. I don't think it is actually running. I think it's suppressed, overpressured. Or I'm going to remove a tile and boom! 10 tons of water is going to come shooting out. Now, I've got to be a bit careful because this is polluted water and I do not want any polluted oxygen coming out. So what may be a better idea is to make this area here a corridor and bring the ladder down this side instead. Here. That way we will always have like a U-bend for a toilet. We'll always have a containment of water. Yeah, that seems legit. Probably. We'll let her finish this pipe because she's like really enjoys doing her pipage. We'll let her do that. I'll run the floor in. No, I won't. Apparently, we've run out of materials if I do that, which is bad. Need to dig out some more of this, I think. Yeah. Let's dig. I know some of that's going to fall down there, but that's fine. Whatever. dig that out, please. We'll cancel that bit there. And we'll prioritize that bit the highest, so it gets done first. There we go. This section is really full and this section is getting a bit low. Maybe we'll have to put our vent over this side. Once we've raised this up and then made a too high walkway here and put a roof on it, bricked it in, I think this water level on this side will be pushed up quite considerably. Yeah. It won't be a tiny liquid lock, it'll be a great big one. It'll be like all this distance. Have to come down, in, up, across, down. Oh, God. That's why I wanted to test to see if the gel will work against all that pressure of water on one side. I don't know. Never tried it. If it will work, then that would save us all that work, all that job doing that. But we would have to pump out at least some of this water to find out if that will work. And that's worth a test. Worth a trial run, if you ask me. And I will leave you watching that and I'll be right back. And I am back, and Ellie doesn't appear to be back. Where you gone, Ellie? You gone somewhere? Oh, she's digging. She digging? She's digging. She's digging away. There we go. Dig all of that away. And dig another row there. I think some of this material is actually getting pressure damage from all this water. That might help to lower this. Oh, crikey, look how high it's got. Word. This isn't going to work if this water level's going to be so high. I'm going to have to take that right up to there, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, once we've pumped out some of the water, we can see if our system can work. I'm not sure if it's feasible or logical. Dig out another chunk. Yep. That gives us some materials to work with. Perfect. Now, we can't run through there. This drips out in this section. And if we drip here, all of this water, this is going to raise this level up too high. I don't want to do that. I want to put it this side. Oh, come on. Stop it. Double click. Click, click. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do that there. The easiest way to do that is to cancel that top one. And then, build all of that. Because I don't really want to drip it this side, do I? That's silly. We will. We'll let it drip while she's building. It shouldn't, hopefully, use too much. Come on, hurry up. Want more work done. And a shift. A slacking. He's not slacking. I'm just a evil taskmaster. Oh, the water level seems to have dropped a bit since we dug that out. Right, so that can start pumping now. There we go. Pump away, baby. Thank you very much. Now I want to get that done. That's the next priority. That bit there. And I would also like to put a storage bin there, please. Yeah, there. Seems legit. Where are you off? Where's the nearest bit of material? Oh, gold amalgam. Okay, fair enough, yeah. Yeah, it's dripping out here now, so it's emptying this little room. Doesn't look like it's doing much, but it will eventually. It'll drip all of that water out. And I'd rather drip it this side where there's much more space. No, actually, let's not put that there. And let's put that, say... Let's put it back there again, shall we? No. We can put it on here, but I want to double thick this, so that seems like a bad place to put it. Am I getting pressure damaged? I hope it doesn't, but it might. It might. It seems to be... we'll relieve the pressure as we're pumping water. That liquid vent can go. That liquid vent can go, please. Oh, you're going to build that now. Yes, good. Get rid of that liquid vent, and then it can drip this side instead. Fine. Good. Okay, build that. Well, if you're going to build that, you can deconstruct this one. And then the power wire behind it can also go. Hello, Boney the Lynx. What a great name. Hello, I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good time. We are just messing around on this planetoid. Made ourselves a giant chimney to get in here. Because I don't really want this polluted water everywhere. Ruining all this lovely... Look at all that water. Yeah, loads. Yes, I'm doing good now. I had a dodgy couple of weeks there. Auntie Rona came to visit, if you know what I mean. But road to recovery now, feeling better, started streaming again. Oh, I couldn't even... Well, I couldn't think, let alone stream. Okay. And we are now getting back into things, the swing of things. I don't think my stream will be too long because my voice still hasn't fully recovered yet. Ah, that's right, just chuck your stuff on the floor and wander off. You know, just like a teenager, really. Okay. Now, we have made a little oxygen system on this planet. We made a miniature Hydra. Our cooling loop is the water off the planet, and it just bypasses this Hydra. And whenever we want some oxygen, this Atmo sensor will turn that on and make some more oxygen. This is now flowing because she's gone into the base, into the rocket. And as soon as she hangs her suit up, it gets filled with oxygen from the base now, instead of from the rocket. That's quite nice. That fills that up. By the time she's eaten her food and had a pee, and she comes back out again, just because she enjoys standing next to the mini-pod for a few minutes before she goes back in the rocket. But this place will be turned eventually into a nice base, so she'll have like proper, she'll have a phone to chat on, stuff like that. That'll be nice. I thought I could make this chimney so we could gain access to this room without letting polluted water everywhere. Oh yes, I'm slowly feeling better, thank you. Getting there. That was a rough week, crikey. Won't wish that on my enemy. Not that I've got any enemies, but you know what I mean. Ah. I like the look of that water patterning, and you zoom right out. And we're using the entire planet. Well, we will be. We've stuck our pump right here for now. But I think the pump will end up going right down here where this little patch of iron is. And we will just use this entire... Everything's 42.8 degrees everywhere you look. So, yeah. That will be our cooling loop. It's a warm cooling loop, I grant you, but it's still a cooling loop. There's 2 Atmo suits there that need to be swept up at this point. Actually, no, I'm going to cancel that. Yeah, don't sweep those up just yet. We put that down by 1 because we're going to brick this in with plastic. But that also allows us to place an auto sweeper above this. So, I don't think I need to put it... Oh, no, I don't need to put it in right now, but the idea is, if we repair our suit here, we can make a little Atmo suit dock section here. Instead of having this accessible, we'll bust through somewhere here so you can go through. That won't be the permanent spot. I'm getting rid of this ladder. But for now, it's just going to be an access point to get in here. I'm seeing more cracks in here. I'm hoping that is not going to get pressure damaged. But I got a feeling it probably is. Ah. And as far as I understand it now, the airflow tiles are not super strong anymore. Oh, we can try one. Let's try an airflow tile right there. Build it from underneath. I just want to see if it gets some pressure damage. I don't mind making it out of the iron ore because we found that here anyway. Little patches of iron and little patches of iron ore. What's that? That's iron. There's iron ore there. That's how we built our fire pole when we came here a few episodes. Yeah, build that. I just want to see if it gets any damage. Boom. Now, theoretically, it shouldn't get damaged because it's hydrophobic. So no water should actually touch it. Shouldn't actually get close enough to water. As long as it's not waterlogged, it shouldn't actually get... See, there's like a little air bubble around it. Not really air bubble because there's no air in it. It's actually a vacuum. There we go. Right, now I would like you set to raw mineral. What are we going to put in this one? Sandstone. Let's bring up all the sandstone. It seems to me a better idea to bring up huge quantities of sandstone. So you can carry quite a lot, rather than bringing these pathetically small, tiny amounts. Oh, I've probably done this at a ridiculous priority again, haven't I? No, it's a 6. Okay, good. Well, the theory is, if I build this as a access, an Atmos suit, we'll do a double Atmos suit checkpoint. By a double, I mean we'll have the Atmos suit checkpoint pointing that way towards the rocket, leaving the place. We'll have a space for 3 Atmos suits, 1, 2, 3, and another one pointing that way. So then we'll have Atmos suit docks in the middle. 1, 2, 3 of them. That does mean we can't double thick this section with plastic, but we can do the rest of it. Then we can brick up this section and not allow him through, and then she will come through the liquid lock and through this way. It will take her suit off from the rocket, put a new suit on and leave, and the suit from the rocket will then get filled. Where you get so much water. Well, this is the water planetoid on the star map. This one on this case is called H to Ellen. And it is the water planetoid. And here comes another little packet of 200 kilos of steel. Thank you very much. We've also done the tree planetoid, Hungry Tree. We are sending him some bog jellies from another planet. We've also had a little play on Frigita where we have tapped into 4 iron volcanoes. We still do have power, so that's not bad. Got to keep my eye on this. 49% it's on to. I was supposed to check this, but I forgot. Because we're getting all our power from these. That one's dormant. That one's dormant. That one's dormant. So the only power we're getting is from this one. Probably means I ought to turn this one off. Yeah. Hey. No, hi Source Guy. We don't have a nuclear reactor built yet on the... Every man and their dog was building nuclear reactors, but we have been preparing for such things as these, because on the twin planet here, if I go down here, we've been setting up some bees. And in our bees, we have over 2,000 kilos of enriched uranium just in that one. Another 1,900 there, and 1,800 in that one, and what's wrong with you? 1,200 in that one, and another 1,100 in that one. So yes, we don't have a nuclear reactor yet. I was trying to do things without using nuclear reactors, like this system. We use this Rex satellite, which gives out a fair amount of rads, 2,104 in this one tile. And we power this, and what we do is, once it's full of rad bolts, it sends a full signal, which is flipped, and it turns the power off. So we don't waste any power running this when there's no need to. And as soon as that's filled back up again, as soon as that's used and sends anything off, which it does automatically because it scoops up this bog jelly and sends it to the tree. Where's the tree? The tree's on Grosselin. Sends it over here, all automatic. Gets sent here, gets dropped off, opened up, and then one of these sweepers, one of these goes to the tree, gets fed to the tree, and totally automatically the resin is fed into here, into this tungsten volcano, where it is converted into steam and iso resin. All by itself, and none of it uses a reactor. All self-powered with solar panels, and in this case, these 2 hydrogen vents. Hydrogen gents? Hi gent. You're such a gent. And these use 100 grams a second, and these produce, on average, more than 100 grams a second. So we could literally run these permanently. I haven't found a use. I mean, it would speed up these things. That's the only use a nuclear reactor would do at the moment, would be to speed up these interplanetary launches. We could do. we could definitely do that. And we'll probably build one somewhere, and then once we've built it, we will fire over the nuclear waste to various planetoids that we've already built on, and build little infinite storages for the nuclear waste, so that we can make a nice, real strong radiation signal. You know, you can make that ridiculously good, ridiculously powerful, if you want to. And we are we've got to keep an eye on her when she builds this, because she will end up taking her suit off. I can see it happening. It's breathable in here, but we don't have a way of dealing with carbon dioxide yet. And plus, then she could take her suit off and then leave. I don't really want her doing yet. Is this coming down? Yeah, it's getting a bit of vacuum up there. It's slowly pumping out all the water. That is good. Oh, we have a mini pod. Oh, Volpup. Well, in that case, we'll just go back to Lavini, the home planet, where it all began. And let's bank out and show you what we got here. Look at that. Okay, let's drop our Volpup off just here. There you go. Wrangle you up. On a high priority, please. Someone wrangle you up now. Don't mess around with a Volpup. Come on, someone come and wrangle him. Don't want him wandering around the base, getting into things. Are you going to take him? Come on, you can't leave him there. He's got to be moved. Ah, there we go. Ash cans on the case. Well, Stinky's on the case. There we go. Perfect. Let's get back to H. I think we've run out of power here. Maybe our pump is drawing too much battery overnight. We do have two pumps running. We've got this pump down here. We've got this up here. So what we ought to do then... Yeah, we've got a couple of patches where there's no water here. What we do need is a few tanks to put water in from this pump. So that night time it's got something it can use while it's waiting for the next day cycle to come along. And that will only happen if we run out of power. So this might be the first place to build a nuclear reactor. Yeah, it might be a good idea to build one here. Got plenty of water, so we won't run out of water for powering it, keeping it cool. I want to raise the priority of this section here. That way. Now, if we repair this suit here, we build that up there. Can't get a sweeper to load those three, can we? Put a sweeper here and it will reach 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it might reach. We could put a sweeper there and it would reach 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good, yeah. I think we can actually do that. We'd have to rotate the sweeper and place it there. And you can definitely reach. Can't reach that one though. That's a bit of a problem. It does mean we can have a dropper for the suits. Yeah, that would work. A dropper for the suits. Either drop the suits, or you could have the suits in one of those conveyor receptacles. So it stays in there. Now, please do not take your suit off, Ellie. I know what you're like. Clearance always permitted. Disable building. She ran through it, so it's not gonna. Just leave it. Build another one. Oh, nuts. She did take her suit off. Disable building. Ellie, put your suit back on. Ellie, put your suit back on. Oh, it dragged the screen across. Put your suit on. Put your bloody suit on, you muppet. You start breathing out carbon dioxide all over my place. Ah, thank God for that. Let's check. Yeah, you did it. I knew you bloody would. Now there's carbon dioxide in here. Oh, well, if it gets sucked up by the pump, it'll get dropped off outside into outer space. Disable building, please. Right. Oh, okay, good. Now we need 2 tiles there and there, please. That will block that off. So there's no way through that way anymore. And this will be the way in, way out. Weebo. Do I want it like that? I'm not sure I do. I might move this system over here. Yeah. Then there'll be somewhere to come in from the rocket. Oh, we'll see. I wanted that to be the way in and then drop straight down on the fire pole instead of running through this. But it seems legit, like it should work. So let's drop a... Ah, yes, this is a different setup. We need to go slightly different here. We need another transformer. We need another one. This is where the base starts getting power hungry. Yeah, it won't run very often, but, you know, when it does, it needs to be powered, doesn't it? How you doing? It's cleared this section out. Done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, that one's getting broken. Look at that. Let's do that. Let's replace another one. Because as this gets empty, I think the pressure on here is just coming from the outside water. There's a lot of water here. We'll see if that works. Or if it doesn't. I don't know. Oh, you're going to have that bit of iron ore from the fire pole. Fair enough. I don't think we can add this to this wire. There's just too much of it. Oh. We could build a transformer inside here. Rather not. So I think we'll just put, say, that one's already there. 1, 2 like that. And build a tile there. And then we can delete that one and this water should flow along into this. Hang on. No, I don't want to copy settings off of a thing. Cancel that. Move that in by 1. Cancel that. Yeah, because there'll be 3 tiles space here. That's fine. Then we can put another power transformer there. That one can run this stuff and the suits, and the other one can run the rest of the stuff down. Ah, that is taking pressure damage. Look. I have never known airflow tiles to take pressure damage before. That's interesting. Huh. That one's not taking any, but that one is. That's not right. Airflow tiles are infinitely strong. Well, they're supposed to be. That one's going to bust. And then all this water's going to push in, which is going to be annoying. Okay, so how are we going to get around that? What we're going to do is we're going to plonk a tile right there on an emergency. Build that, please. Ellie is coming to do it. It didn't look like she was for a minute. Apparently she is. Come on, come on. Come on, build it, for God's sakes. Not rocket science. Well, tile science. Where are you? We just, decided to go to bed. Oh well. Apparently she did. Decided to go to bed. That says there's sandstone there. That's bloody weird because there's nothing there. Are you going to build this? Tile? Not allowed by schedule. No, she's going to go to bed. Well, I will leave you watching that 1 minute and I'll be right back. And I am back. Thank you for your patience. Now, that says there's a tile there, but there isn't. There's nothing there, right? It says sandstone. 20 kilos. I'm going to cancel that idea. Build a hut through there. And I want to build tile right the way down here. Can you build that, please? Prioritize this section here. For now, we're just going to do a test run and see if it's double thick. It'll be all right. Right. Well, I just want to reduce the priority of that. Don't do that in such a hurry. Do this first. To cancel that bottom one so that get to that one to repair it. We will make this out of insulated tiles. Just want to see if that will work for now. Then I want to run a second row along here. Pop another one of those on the end there, I think. And increase this. Now, or should we just deconstruct it? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Set to a high priority. Should fix it. A tidying job. Really? Repairing is tidying? Okay. We double thick this, it might help. Bit more than using mesh tiles. Although that mesh tile's not breaking. The one next to it did. That's a bad change. Pressure, mesh tiles, airflow tiles used to not get any pressure damage, but now they do. Mainly because with them being hydrophobic, the water doesn't actually touch the tiles. So how can it cause pressure? Not touching it, and it's in a vacuum. Place another tile there. And I guess we'll just have to, we do that? No, we can't. Ah, you gonna repair it, or what's she gonna do? You gonna repair this? What are you doing? I don't think you can reach it. Let's put a ladder there then. Yes, I don't think she can reach that. Build that diagonally and diagonally. Yeah, now you might be able to. I don't know. Stand on the ladder and get to it. Interesting. They've definitely made some changes. Not necessarily ones I like, but they've definitely made some changes. I'll move that tile down by one, delete that one, and deconstruct this storage bin. So I can drop all the materials on this tile. Will you stop filling it, woman? Stop. Do actual proper work. I wonder if I deconstruct these two tiles, whether she could repair that at an angle. But I'm tempted just to deconstruct it, because she's not repairing it. There we go. And we'll just brick those two up like so. We'll start wrapping it, double wrapping it. We'll bring them down like that. We'll do those from inside, I think. Yep. Do those two, and I think we're going to do this one here. We'll remove those two and try and get this tile from above. You didn't want to do it from below, did you? So, we'll figure another way of doing it. I want to keep my eye on these normal tiles to see if they do actually break. They get any pressure damage on them? Yeah, we can get that one from the inside, I think. No, it will take too long. I want to do that until she's woken up in the morning, just in case. Let's see what's in the blueprint locker. Bubblegum shoes. Nice, thank you very much. We always wanted bubblegum shoes, didn't we? Probably not. Yeah, I'm going to deconstruct that one, and hopefully it won't break overnight. It might do. I will deconstruct. Then I will replace you. A higher priority, please replace that tile. And pop, pop, like that. Hopefully she can get those two done before she goes to bed. That one should be okay because it's got the material either side of it. But that one would have been a weak point. Nice. Now we are just going to run a little bit of sandstone. Well, we got 17 tons, 13 tons, and down here. Hello, Lasers Protect. How are you? I haven't seen you in ages. Where you been? Then again, I haven't been on for a couple of months. No, a couple of weeks, a couple of days. It feels like a month. Yes, Auntie Rona came to visit and made me rather sick. I got quite poorly. I wasn't very well. Well, that's nice. At least somebody missed me. Let's raise this level a little bit more. Look at that. This water level goes up and down. It was down here a minute ago. Now it's right about there. It's, oh, crikey. Holy moly. Uh-oh, everything's gone insufficient resources. It isn't really. Right. We've got a little airlock thing going here. I'm thinking we might just... I don't really want it all the way over here. I don't want this ladder here. I want it to be more streamlined as close as possible. I might have to move said bucket again. Always moving that bucket around. Well, I'm feeling better now, thank you. Yes, definitely. That was a rough week. Felt like a month, but it was only a week. I gave myself a chance to stream a couple of days ago, but I wasn't quite ready. The throat didn't last very long. I couldn't speak. I'm going to cut this one pretty short as well and just ease back into it. Like a nice pair of shoes. Ease into it. There we go. Well, we do have this petroleum here set marked for emptying, but doesn't have very high tidying. So I've got to stop giving her jobs to do, but I was worried about this thing leaking. So let's get this built. And then we can worry about that later on another time. Ah, dear, dear. If my voice can hold out long enough. I've got some Vicks on in a tissue. I'm just trying to breathe it. I can't hardly even smell it. Sense of smell just completely evaporated. And I know that stuff's normally really strong when you open the jar. It's like, whoa! Knocks you out. Menthol smell. Right. I would like to get this system running, but I want to get this capped off before anything terrible happens. We pumped out quite a bit of the water. Look at that. Cleared this section. With this being double thick now, I'm hoping it won't break under the tremendous weight of all this water. Right, what are you going to do first? I'll make it all on an 8 and you can pick whichever bit you want to do. I don't bloody care. Oh. Say pick which bit you want to do, you're going to build a bucket instead. Yeah, I'll lurk away. Nothing wrong with a good lurk. Copy settings to there and deconstruct. Keep building, keep building. Just keep swimming. Yeah, what seems at first to be a nice, simple, easy, let's quickly just do this. And then it turns into a, 10 episode saga. So we dripped all the water in this side, which has got lower, and the water on this side has got higher. Even though we got rid of this vent, we moved it over this side. That's, funny, odd, strange. Yep. Another one higher. Crikey. We get much higher anymore with this chimney. It's going to be right up here. It's going to be right inside the base. Rid of that. Move that into the other bucket. There we go. Perfect. Nice. So, the idea would be that we would have a drop point here, like a fire pole ladder combo. Somewhere in that section, we need a conveyor receptacle for whatever suits get repaired, that they can be whipped up and put into these three. Yeah, not sure. Now, could we move that down by one, and it would be able to reach here? Not sure. Let's deconstruct this one. Deconstruct that one. We'll put in a little ladder. Yeah, we'll put a ladder. No, ladder that side. Put the fire pole. No, that's fine. Keep it the way around it is. That way we can drop a fire pole in, drop a ladder in, and then we can brick this up. Yeah, that's better. And we just need this sweeper to be able to see the suits when they drop on the floor. Be able to put them in the stocks automatically. Yep, you're getting your work done. I know, it wasn't supposed to be double thick, so it's a bit difficult to climb across. Oh, that was the whole point of bringing up all that sandstone. So it's a lot easier to build rather than going and getting tiny amounts at the time. Build a decent amount at once. Yeah, look at that. Once this section's built, we shouldn't need to come around here anymore, so that'll be fine. We'll just leave that alone. But before we bust in through this tile here, and come in here, we've got to make sure there's a place for the polluted water to go. Because I do not want to pump that up here and drip it into there. No, I don't. That would be bad. And also, I want to make sure there is definitely a liquid area for us to walk through to get in. If there isn't, we'll come in and then the polluted oxygen can come out into the base. That'll cause problems with pumps and suits and things like that. I don't want that. I don't have to deal with polluted oxygen. I want it to stay in here. We can just stay in here and not be a problem. So we need some kind of liquid lock U-bend ready to walk through, like a toilet. Walk through a toilet cistern, just so that she doesn't let out all the polluted oxygen from this vent. It does say it's erupting, but I can't see a tile here that is increasing in liquid volume. I've got a horrible feeling I'm going to bust a tile and it's just going to erupt with hidden polluted water that's at -10. I want to know why this end is coming up so high and this end is so low, even though we're dripping into this side. It's odd. Odd? Definitely odd. But we can eventually just brick this off into there and have our way down this side if we want. So, yeah. As long as there's some water in here to create a huge water lock, it doesn't matter. I'm tempted to bust these two tiles here, brick this one in, and then just put a roof on this, and then come through this side instead. That will give us a beautiful airlock, water lock, should I say. You have to come down a ladder, across, and then up, and then down a ladder again. Ugh. A bit convoluted, but it would work. La 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 la. Come on, get your work done. It's taken her an entire episode, an entire day to. Yeah, I don't think there's any material left, is there? No. Put another one back. So she's struggling now to find sandstone to actually build from. Oh well, we shouldn't need much more. Gonna go around there. Yeah, I want to find out what happens if you use a visco gel lock and with water on one side of it. Does that work? Does it break? Does the water pressure ruin it? I don't know. Oh, great. You just got round there and started building, and now you're going. All right. There's still 7 tons of sandstone left that we haven't built things with. Got to come up this side as well and double thick this. Otherwise, I can see this breaking under pressure. If we go like that, and just on a 5. That. We may have to do this side of this one as well. I don't think so yet. May do in the future. Right. Awesome sauce. Ready spaghetti. Gotta stop giving her jobs to do, and then she can catch up. Never gonna happen. We've got to get in here because we've nearly pumped this section out. Now, cleared all this out. And pump out all the water. Only leave the polluted. Now, once we pumped out all the water and left the polluted in here, we will then have to run some pipes to warm this up because this comes out at -10. We're going to run our cooling loop, through it. This water runs up. We're going to run it through here, and it's going to run through all this polluted water, then come out and carry on up and do its normal cooling loop phase. Yeah, after it's been cooled by the cool polluted slush geyser, which is polluted water at -10. Yeah, and it says 5.5, so it is running. I can't see where that water's going. Odd. Let's pop to the star map and see if there's anything. Should have fired everything over now. I can't see any little parcels in space. No, there's nothing going anywhere at the moment. I would like to get to Brigilia and maybe, yeah, we're running low on power. We cut off this one. Yeah, I think it managed to survive the night somehow. We'll have that copper on the other place. This one's dormant for 30 cycles. That one's dormant for 46. And that one's dormant for 41. Crikey. That one will be dormant in 43.6. This one, no. Next activity, 30 cycles. Yeah, that's going to take a while. Oh, well. Let's come over here and just choose a blueprint and drop this copper. It's always useful to have materials like that lying around. Can you reach? No, you definitely cannot. I will deconstruct. Yeah. I want to see if we put the auto sweeper a bit further down. Will it be able to reach those docks and reach the exosuit forge? That way, when anything is repaired, it will automatically be swept up and put there. I mean, if we can't do it with one sweeper, we can definitely do it with 2. It won't be a huge problem. Come on, Ellie. Stop thinking about it. Get it done. There we go. Now you can't get out of the base, though. You really do need to put a ladder there. Right there. That one's quite important. Otherwise, you can't exit the base and get food and amenities. So try and get that bit done first. Yeah, because that's a 3 gap she can't jump across. Right, good job. Now you can get out again. Excellent. Not too bad. Anything else? Yep, bit of sandstone there. That might replace some of these ladders with plastic. Okay, we'll do that later. There we go. Prioritize that one there. Please get that done. Yeah, he can't see a lot from there. Pretty sure he won't be able to see a lot if we move him down by 1, but never mind, we'll find out. When she deletes it. Where'd she go? One down here somewhere? Sometimes I got no idea. There she is. If I place it there, oh, that's just wrong. You know, that can see the bottom, but it can't see the top. Put it there, it can't see. Ah. Now that's a problem, because it can only reach 1. Don't like it. So what that means is we would have to put, if you had a sweeper there, it wouldn't be able to reach all the docks. So you'd have to put it there, and then you'd have to have a second sweeper here that either drops the material off underneath this sweeper, which is a thing, you could do that, somewhere where this one can reach. So drop it up here on a tile here, that sweeper can reach, and put it there. A bit more convoluted than I would like. Or if you don't want the dupes to have access to it, you put it in a conveyor receptacle. So when it gets swept up from here, it sits in the receptacle. And then when a space becomes free, that will put it in there. We could do it in multiple ways. I wish there was a floor that acted as a floor that you could still fire things through the floor, but there isn't one that works like that. I want to complete that. I want to complete those two, please. Right. And that one, and I want to complete section there as well. Beautiful. Lovely. Now we can finally get in here. We can pump out this water that's in this tube as well. And drop a ladder down the side here, pump out all the clean water. Such is life, eh? Let's give her a bit of digging to do. I think she can actually get across there, so let's give her a ladder. And then give her a dig. You can dig that section there away, please. Hopefully we're fairly close. Good, that one's done. Deconstruct you, please. I want to get rid of that ladder as well. That needs to be Like that. That's perfect. Thank you. Coming to do some digging? Oh, maybe. Let's set this on a high priority. When she jumps over, might be able to trap her over there. All the digging is done. Jump across. Fall down. And now you can come and do this. Oh, she's going to go to launch. Oh, damn it. Okay, fair enough. Right. Once this little channel is done, we're going to break this and come in here because I want to pump out all this water. I'm going to need to put a tile right there, I think. I need to put a tile right there. We get in here. We can take some sandstone. We can drop it like a ladder down to there. We will dig that tile out when we're ready to build this, because I don't want to risk any of this polluted water coming through. Can't get to it now, so it's fine. Cancel this section. Not yet, anyway. We will bother. We will bother. We won't bother just yet. Also, block that off. No, not with igneous. There is lots of igneous on the map, but it's miles away. Right down the bottom. We can come up this way now, so break that one up finally. And I guess we can also brick. She still uses that to get to the steel, so we'll leave that open for a bit longer. Let's go back to the Hiller, where we seem to have a damaged overloading. What are you overloading for? You shouldn't be overloaded. Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. There was a lot of doors on this wire. Yeah, it's too many. This one could take a few of the doors, couldn't it? Yeah, probably. They don't open that much frequently, do they? In fact, we can unpower some of them. Good. We're going to keep that, I think. If we keep that in place and put another power thing there, we could run a second wire up. Yeah. This one comes from... Well, this one comes from here. We could cut that one off and not use that one from down there, and we could run it from there. Take over that wire. That seems like a much better idea. There's nothing here for this to... A bit of steam. Nothing really for it to lose its temperature into. Now, if we run power up there, we can't get to it. Deconstruct those two. I don't know what to do there for the best. I might come in here. Just build plastic tiles along there and put another one of these here. That full of steam? It is. Full steam ahead. Now build that. Put another one of those in here. Build it with a bit of power wire. Going into there. And prioritize all of that. I'll be back. I'll be back in due course. Right. Want to place another one of those. Might as well flip it around and put it there. Put a bit of power into it, like so. And then power-wise, this one can run this stuff here. And we can snip that and run power from this one down to the rest of the base for now. For now. We will have to do some more than that later. Okay. Once this is pumped out of water, I want to try the a liquid lock. I have no idea if those Visco gel liquid locks can work to do this. No idea. That way this chimney thing would be temporary. If the liquid lock works, I'm not convinced it will. Yeah, that needs building fast, please. Ah, we now have a new place to put our sandstone. Please, let's put sandstone in there. Anything. Bring up decent quantities of sandstone. That would be better. Right. Perfect. Have a bit of power from that. That can be on a 7. This is the most important bit. Dig that out, please. Place a ladder there. That is important. That's got to be done. Please build that brick. Hopefully I won't get pressure damaged and leak. But it might. Who knows? Right, good job, good job. Now we can also replace those two and those two from the inside. And we can finally deconstruct that tile we stuck in from the edge. I just want to get this connected so this pump can just pump all this water out. All of it. All of this, I want as much of it out as possible. We can bust through here so this bit of water can come out as well. There'll be a little bit of water that's trapped in with the geyser. That's fine. I just don't want to risk accidentally pumping it up here and dripping it into the base. That would be a bad thing. He's off again. Must have found somewhere better to go. Where you gone, Ellie? Probably down the fireball. Yeah. Uh-oh, this tile's now getting pressure damaged. Oh dear. Deconstructed. Ah dear. You need everything doubled because the pressure of all this water is quite considerable. I'll place another ladder right there. This is all on to 8s. You can do whichever bit you want. Don't repair that. Yeah, this still says it's emitting polluted water, but none of these tiles seems to be increasing in volume. Now, I don't know where that water's supposed to be going. You coming down? Yeah, there she is. There you go, Ellie. Good job. Hopefully that little tile will work. I'm disappointed that they've stopped airflow tiles from being infinitely strong. That was a bad change in my opinion. Now we've got these stupid manual airlocks and things to be infinitely strong. Ugh, I think that's a poor change. Seems like anything the players use that they enjoy doing, using, the game developers come along and mess it up for you. Can't do it. Uh-oh. No, don't go away. Finish that tile, because it's only one thick, and that will break. Thank you. Now you can go. Now, when she comes back, she can dig that last one there. I think we're all right here. That's not going to leak. I think, probably. Who knows? Once we've let a considerable amount of all this water out, I'm tempted to try the liquid lock. That'll be interesting. I don't know if it'll work because it'll have water on one side of it, not a gas. I do want to check to see whether that little puffed carbon dioxide, no, it's still here. I thought it might have got sucked up by the pump and pumped out into space. But it didn't. There we go. Once she's done her night shift. And hello, AT. I'll use airflow tiles. The problem with airflow tiles is they're no longer infinitely strong. Used to be. And I just tested it earlier in the stream. And one got pressure damaged. The first time I've ever seen airflow tiles with pressure damage. Yeah, that's a bad change. A poor change, I believe. It used to be that you could use airflow tiles, and because they're hydrophobic, the water's not actually touching the tile. But yeah, they've made some kind of change, and airflow tiles now are will get pressure damage, which is a poor change in my opinion. I've seen people use instead these manual airlocks because apparently they still are infinitely strong. You end up with manual airlocks in all weird configurations. Yes, exactly. Yeah, I got many devices and things that'll probably end up breaking. Just because airflow tiles are now not infinitely strong anymore. So power-wise, I'm going to run... This one is going to run up there now. This one is going to run to this. We'll need another bridge. Yeah, I didn't think it was true, but when I tested it, the airflow tile definitely broke. Bit disappointing, to be fair. Now, how's this one going to change? This one's going to have to come up that way and across. And then this one can be cut off there and just connect to this. Oh, we'll be back when that needs doing. Come back here. Right, she's busted through there. One more ladder there. And this little room. Nearly a vacuum. Just pumping out all the water. But I don't want to accidentally pump out any polluted into here. Just chucking it. Ripping it back here is odd because this side's going down and that side's going up. What? Crazy. Going on. What's going on? And I see the sensor just kicked in. Turns the electrolyzer on. And the electrolyzer runs a little bit of oxygen into the base. Nice. Just automatically just keeps the hydrogen to this side. We may use it. We put a pump in there just in case. We may choose to use it. Not sure. What you doing, Ellie? Oh. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Boom. Job done. Let's try it. I just used a tile under there. This has got cracks in it. I don't like seeing all those cracks. Oh dear. Oh well. Yeah, let's try an airflow tile made of steel. Right under this box. That tile just broke due to pressure damage. Oh, I got her to delete it. So we'll just put an airflow tile there and see what happens. See if that gets any pressure damage. Yeah, we'll get rid of all these ladders and things later. Come on down. Yeah, build that. Once you've built it, I will take it off of repair because I do not want it being repaired. Stable auto repair. It's like in its own little spotlight. Now, normally speaking, that's in a vacuum and the water's not actually touching it. So, theoretically, that should work, right? When I did it just here, and then I built a second one next to it, and then another one next to that, I was going to carry all the way along, the second one started to break from pressure damage. It might be a case of one on its own is fine. If you put a second one next to it, then it starts to get damaged or something. I don't know. We'll see. At the moment, she can bring up some sandstone and do that. Oh, great. Look at that. Left her. Can't have that. And then we'll bring this along here, I guess. This is all sedimentary rock. Give us build. Oh, definitely put that on disable auto repair. Yes, I did. How are we going to do this? Because the minute I remove these tiles to put a pitcher pump in, this is now only one thick and is probably going to start getting damaged. You have to do it this side, and I don't want to do it that side. Oh, that's our problem. That's our problem. Now, my other issue is, right, we need a kind of a water pit to walk through, otherwise all this polluted oxygen is coming out. And I want that to happen. If we build a ladder inside, up here, up that side, yeah, there's granite in here, we could use that. We cancel that. And I dig this granite away. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can reach right the way up to there, so you can dig all of that. You won't be able to reach that one. All of that. And then we'll build a granite ladder up the wall here. Yeah, I think that'll work. Well, it hasn't broken yet. Let's try putting one next to it, shall we? Out of interest. Ellie, why are you stood there for? As if that tile doesn't exist, isn't it? That's where the airflow tile was that broke. That's very strange. Definitely a tile there. Right, let's make ladders out of granite. Not like that, please. That's not got to be obsidian, mate. That's a stupid thing to build out of. Build that out of sandstone. Right, yeah. So what we'll do is we'll keep this little patch of water here. And it'll be like a liquid lock. She'll come down, walk through the water, then come up and round into the ladder. I'll make that maybe one extra high there. Then build the tiles like so. You can come down, walk along, and then, yeah, you'll have another ladders there. Come over and down. Yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. That will just give us a little pool of water in the middle. Stop any pressure leaks. Don't want any polluted oxygen leaking around the base. We'll do that because I've got a feeling this is not going to work with the Visco gel lock. It might do. I will test it. Test it out. Power-wise, this should have all been set up now, so we can snip that off. And we can get rid of you. And we can, for now, yeah, we'll snip that across so that it doesn't connect. And then we can take over powering that from this one. Excellent. So that can go. Come on. Ah. Yep, that can go. That will now come up. That's now snipped off. That does not get powered. This part is powered here by the base. It's fine. But this section can go. That can now all be powered from this one. That means that this one will only have a tiny bit on it. So we can continue this up there. Then we can cut that off, and some of it can be done by this one, some of it done by the other one. Excellent. Because that didn't like that. I checked the power. Yeah, there's 2,160 watts on this, and it's all doors. When all the doors open, pretty much that just pops somewhere on this wire. It's just too much. So we can take a few of them with this wire instead. Unfortunately, it's on the wrong side. Here goes some bug jelly. I just saw it got picked up. And it's running up the conveyor rail. It will get put into there. Fired off to over to that one. This one. Oh, and here comes a little bit of iso resin and phosphorite on its way back to us. A little bit, 102.8 kilos of iso resin coming home. Totally automatic. That's nice. I like that. Well, my poor old throat needs a rest from talking because it's only my second stream since I got a visit from Auntie Rona. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'll be talking for too much longer. Build that like that. At the moment, this is dripping in this side, so we do want a bit of water in here. That's kind of liquid lock to block this polluted oxygen. There we go. And we'll also have a couple more ladders there just in case we need them. Beautiful. Well done. Good job. Yeah, we'll let a little bit of water back in to be pumped out. That's fair enough. Then we can block this back off. We'll come in this way instead. That way we'll walk through all this water. As this pumps it out, this will fill up and become our liquid lock. To stop this nasty polluted oxygen, because we've got to get in here and dig all this out. Examine the geyser. '80s. You do have some neat designs. Oh, thank you very much. I do like to think so. Let's back off on the main planet and show things that we have built in the past. We built Sid the volcano, twin volcanoes, and his petroleum boiler, based mostly on the Francis John version, but we've changed the doors section. And we have an iron volcano that automatically cools all its output before it sends it on. We have a brute force and ignorance volcano tamer. Literally just put thermium equipment in here and let it run. And it cools down all the material that comes out. Igneous rock gets cooled down to like about 12 degrees, something like that. Lovely. And then we get it that automatically sent over and fed to our critters, which we should be building up a little bit of barbecue. We are slowly, not as much as we had before, but we're getting back into it a bit. Have a nice area. Ride in the vertical wind tunnel if you wish. Ooh, crikey! Look at those. Let's just have a little bit of a slight culling problem here. Look, yep. Sorry, yep. Do that. We'll just pretend we don't know. We can't hear anything. This combat thing will be going off all the time. For ages now. Right, good. This is too high, but I do want a decent amount of water in the second section. So let's put a roof to there, but we'll stop because that's where it's dripping in. And then we can bust these two out when this is bricked up and walk through. And then we will put a kind of a hood over the top, so you've got to have two tiles there to go that high. And boom, 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 like that. That will be beautiful. Thank you indeed. Lovely. Might cancel that one and make that. It will connect, but it's still not a full tile of water. But it will stop the airflow. That's what we want. I might cancel those two so we can double thick this. Or even triple thick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'd like it the same height all the way along, so we'll probably put a ladder there. And reach. Doesn't have to be a full tile of water, but the longer it can carry on running, the better. There's lots of commands, combat. We'll pretend we're not watching. Nothing's going on here. Nothing to see. No poor innocent critters getting murdered. And that's all done by this one little area here. And baldy bums crawling around in the hydrogen. And I can confirm they do not use the hydrogen up. Nope, they don't. I thought they did, but they do not. Well done, Ellie. You are doing sterling work there. Thank you very much. I'm going to place another one of those. And probably one of those on top, just to make it look right. You know, should have built it from inside. I have not had to add gas to my farm. Which gas? Which farm? How do you mean? Come on, Ellie. Get it done. Come on. Oh, hydro. We build our own little teeny tiny... hang on, let's go to the... no, this one. Yeah, that's the bun. We just put it right on the side of our little mini base here. And we run our cooling loop directly through it. Our cooling loop of water is always running. And it constantly runs through this electrolyzer. So if the air pressure drops too low, which it will do eventually, then this will automatically kick in. It is dropping. The pressure's dropping. And goes green and kicks in. I do think... Hang on. Circuit overloaded. Uh-oh. What's overloaded? You've overloaded. Yeah, well, we know you're overloading. Come on. Let me draw the line. Okay. Thank you. Right. So what's going on here? This wire is doing too many doors. It just doesn't like all these doors. Too many of them for it. So this wire is going to take over a few of them. This wire is now done from this one. And we've cut it off. It was doing from the base, doing all of this and all of this. But I don't really want it doing... No, I don't. That would be a bit better if we switched this over. So this one, this side, and this one did that side. Yes, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. As long as we do that, that is now 840 volts. That's 1680, and they're both happy. And that conductive wire bridge can just be deconstructed. Don't bother fixing it, just deconstruct it. A little bit of wire there to go. A bit of wire there. Oh. That bit of wire there. Thank you. They can go, and that should be fine now. Absolutely fine. Does that mean we are having a hydrating? Very important to dehydrate. Oh, that one's melted again. Or did I just forget to replace it? I probably just forgot. Let's, yeah, I'll disable auto repair again because that's weird. We'll build that one. Hopefully somebody will fill it. This auto sweeper doesn't seem to want to. You can see it's not full and there are blast shots there. Loads of them. But it will not put them in. Just won't. Nope, there's nothing yet. Maybe we missed it. Oh no, it's just on its way. It's not arrived yet. We'll check that in a bit. Before we go. Or my voice decides to completely give out. We'll brick this along here. Should have done it from inside, but never mind. We've done it now. This will be a little hood, which will fill up probably with polluted oxygen in a while. We'll brick this side up. And then we can brick this up. And we've finally got a liquid lock. And we can leave the water dripping from above. Now the game is saving. Save game. Quick drink. Hopefully Ellie can do this last section in one cycle and then we can get done with this. Build one there as well, and then she can use this ladder to build those 2 tiles in. Wow. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, she might build that from above. Who knows? Come on, Ellie. This is high priority work for you. And that is breaking. Ooh, look at that. Now I have got 2 airflow tiles. They're not breaking. That was weird. When they were here, they were breaking. I don't think this tile is counted as a tile. I really don't think it is. It broke. So maybe between the save game, when I quit and I start again next session, maybe that will change. When she climbed down the ladder, she stood in this tile, so I don't think it thinks there's a tile there. I can't put a tile there because it will block access. At least for a minute, anyway. That's very odd. Very strange. Brick your way in, or out, depending on your perspective. Yeah, hurry up, Ellie. This tile's dying. Doesn't like repair work. I think it's classed as a tidy. Oh, it doesn't even have a job assigned to it. Interesting. Yeah, I thought I'd be doing that from inside, so she's done it from above. That's fine. Just trying to make sure she doesn't get herself stranded on the roof. You going to repair that? I don't think she is. See, this tile's no damage. Weird. When they were next to normal tiles, they overpressurized. Very odd. A poor change if that's what they've done to the game. Do not go out there and get yourself stranded, will you? I know what you like. I know what you like, Ellie. I know exactly what you're planning. There's 800 kilos. We have used an awful lot of sandstone building a box around this thing. Uh-oh. Somebody's got entombed. And what that normally means is this door is opened and it's fallen down here. That's exactly what's happened. And I haven't built a digging machine section because this was all designed before they changed it. So yeah. Oh, we ought to dig that out as well. That can go. That's going to evaporate. Everything is really hot. Right, let's pop back here. I just want to get this done. Come on, Ellie. Build one brick there, please. Yep. You're nearly done. You're nearly done. Well done. Good stuff. Let's just pop to Lavini and see whether the fireworks are finished. Boom. Oh, it's a slime one. I saw that. Ah, someone's filled that one up because there's a brand new one just been built. Anything coming? Oh, something's coming. Shoot! Kabloom! Ah, nice shot. Any more for any more? Yeah, there's a big one. Come on, shoot that one. Kablooey! Here comes another one. Boom! Uh-oh, this one's a bit tight on the corner. No, we got it. Fireworks display. Boom! Oh, and someone's actually going to load blast shots in the machine. Well done, you. One of our Space scanners seems to be missing. I think it melted. What happened? This game definitely throws a few curveballs at you. This thing's got no line of sight, so can't send petrol. It was sending petrol from here over to the other side, the other planetoid. All automatically. It will do once that's opened up again. Once this door opens. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Kaboom! Now, I reckon because you can make all these blast shots out of different metals, that they should make it a different colour explosion depending on which metal you use. I think that'd be a nice touch. That'd give you incentive to do it because you don't get any resources. Just build it, have a look at it, see what it was like. But you don't get any resources. I think you should at least get something. A little bit, half the resources that were in it. Yeah, half the mass. You blow up the solid tiles and you get just a couple of little pieces. Yeah, there we go. All opening now. All that will drop down if it's material that can drop down because we designed all this prior to it. We've got these in place now, but hey, they never built these. Insufficient resources. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Go back to Edge and see how she's getting on here. I want to build this. And you build that before you go to bed. Because we've got to watch, because she's going to get herself trapped. If she builds it from the outside, she won't get trapped. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Perfect. Perfect. Wonderful. Excellent. Good job. Good job. And the next one? You're going to build the next one? That tile still looks damaged. Dad? It looks dad. Hello, father. I'm not entirely sure if I was trying to say dead and bad at the same time and it came out as dad. Okay. Really. Put that. And break those two. Nice. Then what we have to do is come from inside here and deconstruct that one, deconstruct that one. That will let this little puddle of water out, which is fine. I think we need to brick these two in and remove these two. Then we can come through this water lock. Doesn't need to be that long. Totally over complicated. Doesn't need to be. Hey. Yeah, that's right, Ellie. Just get up there and then just change your mind. Because, that's what you do best. Sedimentary rock here. Is there any... a little bit of sandstone dropping down, so what we'll do is we'll dig that out. Give you a bit more sandstone to play with a bit closer by. Okay? There you go. Perfect. So, when I reload, hopefully this tile will exist again. I don't think it does. When Ellie walked past, she just kind of sank down into a hole. We'll see. Let's pop back to Oh, just delighted with seeing a bit of power. And there is bug jelly in the machine. That bit will evaporate into space eventually. This will all have been turned off now. There's no power. Whatever rad bolts were left in this packet flying through space. Let's see if we can click on it. 7.4. 6.8. And 3.4 now. Nearly gone. And poof, gone. Nothing No more. I might brick that back up. I'm going to brick it up with plastic this time. There's no way of getting to it, that's the problem. And if I put a door, it's going to get hot. Oh, this is erupting. Try the temperature overlay and see what that looks like. Ooh, beautiful. Now, I want to get through here and do this section, don't I? So while we're here, this has all been built now. So we can snip that off and raise it up by 1. Come all the way along here. Yep, that's correct. That can be snipped off and we can deconstruct this underlying layer there, which we don't want anymore. And when that's done, we can brick this up by 2 higher. And we're going to brick this. Come on, let me click. Down like that. Now we'll probably go down there because there's no point using airflow tiles anymore. They're not super strong. So we'll let them do that and we'll come back home over here and see what Ellie's got in store for us. When she wakes up. Hello Ellie, you going to do anything? Yeah, it's a bit lower, a bit thinner in the air around here now, but over here, oh no, I think it's because the pump is running, that's fair enough. Filling the rocket up with oxygen. And I do want to put a storage tank after this powerless filter. I want to put a storage tank to fill with air. So that it'll run full packets into the rocket instead of partial amounts. Or we could put it here. They'd have to go through that first and then into there and then out of there into the rocket. And also if we used a storage tank here, we could feed that to the these. Yeah, we could. Might deconstruct some of these. I think she just went in by coming down here. There you go, Ellie. In some sandstone. All the way down there. Okay. I can see that being a thing. We could remove that top cap off of this and get that sandstone out. Last little bit to build on there, and then you're done with that. Now, she's got to go and get some more first. Yeah, I do not like seeing that, but hopefully, after I've relogged, this tile will exist again, because I don't think it does. You got some more? Got enough? Yeah, you got enough to build one. That's all you need. I'm going to watch when she comes down here. If she jumps across this, then this tile doesn't exist. Maximum aptitude. Oh, a somnium synthesizer must be running. Well, this should become her next job. A super high priority. No, not your next job. Well, now it is. And we'll do that one as well. There was a vacuum in here, but obviously once it pumped out all this water down, the air came in, so that's fair enough. Yeah, she jumped over that. I definitely saw her jump over that tile. Where is he? Okay. Now you can do that. And you can also, I think there's enough granite to build those too. Now watch that carefully when she comes down here. I think she's jumping over this tile. This is where the mesh tile, airflow tile was that broke. Yeah, she jumped over. That tile does not exist. Odd. Interesting. Go and get that, please. And we now have a liquid lock entry point. Unless this breaks and all the water pushes in. Never mind. If it does, it does. We'll soon find out. Right. That is it. That is what I wanted to get done. I want to relog and see whether this will fix that problem with that tile. So I thank you very much for joining me. And if you're watching this on YouTube later, please consider dropping a like and a subscribe if you can. That'd be great. Watching it on VODs later on. Hello. Hi. Maybe you can join me live next time, which would be a lot easier when I have a proper schedule. So I understand. Fine. But for now, I shall just say thank you very much for coming. Thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.